Mema obi biara akwa baba Odeneho TV so se na any day di kan wo hwe me mesre so be like no subscribe no share se da foforo so be nya bi ahwe abusua ye nua be ma bi e call live e wo ye face YouTube han se na e ye friend the voice na ne nsema odi betu dwa no ni na ne se de be ye ama oman ni mu ayemre na nyoma bi so koso e ye oman ni mu a abusua tiefo de atu dwa na nkrofo mo dwan ne ye ne life no e di nsem bi betu o se no se obi be ma wade kra na obi style se e party be na wo dwan ne se wo NDC ana MPP na se wo NDC ana ade no enya ade a wonsa ebeka na se bibisa na abusua we na yo mo de atu da se o se aban no ehwe no eye bibi e fa ho omo na otimi ensi anokwan na se no taxi drivers scramble e de aba betu da se omo car no wonesi na se yade o so mo pon be 10 p.m. na anu aye di yi pa na upon 10 p.m. so enya de a obinya ne kakra so de ahye no na se no akwakọ ya dwendwen ama aye obi a omugbobo hu na busua me nse o mre no ye bekọ akwakotie audios a omde betu dwa no me da wase.
There's been snatching. People have been, they are seizing people's cars nowadays at the Asambe. And the owner he was telling me that the owner was telling that he should close by 10 p.m. And I have been thinking and trying to decode or unravel what NBC seeks to achieve for the country Ghana, right? And from your initial, what do you call it? Is it the prelude or what name? What should I call it? Yeah.
Prelude is okay. Preamble is fine.
Preamble. I've been able to deduce one or two things, but I don't know. I may perceive me what NDC and then normal perceive omoye. I know say bibia omoye biano because the omoye biano it's strange, right? It's so radical. Inti you who say there is a big agenda, but senior, I don't know how to
the end game of
what
it.
do they seek to achieve for Ghana? Because senior o kasano bibia ko say Ghana mumuna ko eba beko oseyim, right? That is seeking to destroy the country. Because me when he say and yes say wo pese uwia o man na unya bibi from mine okra na. I don't think say was say uye no say upese at the end no upese use o man na say you want to destroy the country and so mine no beko or how mo.
But mommy, do you know why they would rather wish for that?
Why?
It is because when that happens, there won't be accountability. They are now aware, say, the way they are treating some of their Akufo-Addo appointees. If they don't take care and MPP comes to power 2029, it's going to be worse for them. So how do we prevent this? We prevent this through MPP not coming to power. How do we prevent MPP from not coming to power? Is by stopping elections. How do we stop elections? We can only stop elections when there is chaos.
Wow.
Yes, that is it. So, can only stop elections when there is a chaos. So they will rather put the nation into chaotic mode so that they not be held accountable for all these things they are doing.
Mahama all he's seeking is to plunge Ghana into chaos.
After they have gotten their money.
Hey. because I was going to say, I was going to plead with him, say, I'm saying this because my brother he drives somebody's car, and the has been snatching. They are seizing people's cars nowadays at the Asambe. And the owner was telling me that the owner was telling that he should close by 10 p.m. And then this week, the owner said, no, close at 8 p.m. because I don't want anybody to snatch my car. And and I was going to plead with him, saying, dear Panicho, say, unye bibi amagana, wo dear Ghana yempeshe. You take the money, but keep our peace and security for us so that we will be able to live in an atmosphere of peace and security. Voice. Some of us want to come home. Oh, we are tired of staying abroad. We want to come home and come and rest. to ye boy ye bra, ye sees ye pesi ye befie ni ye babe home. But looking at a nyoma ekosono, it is so disturbing. So how do you even say ye nya hwe free unchen kran so a ye sum die kakra waji ye light free yensem waji we say ye nweto ye nkolo mu ko school waji free yensem ye health ye waji free yensem ya sum die kakra so a ye benya na eja ye de ahwe ye how far up and down abanu so no, and also you want to compromise it. Because look at what is coming out of this galamsey, senior walking. And Crawford and militants in forest in the end. What is going to happen before our eyes near what is going on in northern Nigeria? What the Burkina Faso, as we speak right now, does not have control of about half of its country.
Yeah.
So look at Congo. So look at Cote d'Ivoire, militancy gusu tete almost the only country yetimia hold you the whole of the region. Everywhere is volatile. Ghana. It's not that the people themselves normal forcing or mabamu. They say they yen and ye to ye nani for maba. Say you should come and destabilize our country. How? I had dream fitty. I've been so disturbed. She said, are disorganizing me. I was telling my husband, we have been so disorganized. Yeah, need that. Yeah, be. And if for 4 years, these people are going to stay in the Omobetana or mine. So we don't know what the end will be. Voice. Yeah, I had dream.
Yo, me that's mommy. All right, the aspiring. Good afternoon.
Patrick, good afternoon. The voice, their personal, it's been very, very sad for me. Like Mama Khan, you know, I brought you over for Frana when Nick crack, so, oh, baby, what's an ahacha? You earned for home. Like, I didn't know how I was starving for a Ghanaian community until I stumbled on one in December, right? And like, the Nihuni said, say I bibia ye kro no ye meto Mahama within 4 years no obebo man say ye kaso we bebo man atiase
Yeah.
obebo man and we will have nothing to come home to. And I hunted through home. You didn't mention this until I mean pese beko ho ba things mama aka ho asem kakra about the militants, you know. Omukra na I'm like, okay, senka goldi and can move to fine. As I say, your security so should be compromised. Ghana, this is one thing that we can boast of. A peace. I quite remember me by a chrome half of floor, and I was in orientation with another Ghanaian girl. And also Americans, you know, they look down so Africans, right?
Yeah.
So this is even an African American lady who is like, I'm sorry. That was when Darfur was at its heights, right?
Okay.
And to know, I'm sorry, I'm sitting there looking at her like, why? Then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, South Africa, dear. That is what all of you go through. And I'm like, okay, I didn't talk. Then we went to emergency preparedness, like in a gym. And right now, on 9/11, no, I'm a hallmark when it comes to emergency exits and anything. And she was trying to describe how they felt. Say, yeah, but Yankee or Hank, because this is what we lived through, right? And I was so, yeah, like, so it was a kind of with this very snub attitude, say,